finally, the limit of Jong Hee's endurance was reached, the thin wall she built to hide her pain, to protect Young Rae, and to pretend she was fine, shattered under the weight of her sorrow. For so long, she had smiled through her wounds, pretending strength while her heart quietly bled. But when her adoptive mother's hand struck her once again, Jong Hee didn't resist. She stood frozen, silent, trembling, her soul collapsing inside, while Young Rae watched, realizing too late how much pain her friend had been swallowing all along. Earlier, Jong Hee had rushed to comfort Young Rae after her dismissal, only to stumble upon a sight that tore her world apart. Jaepil, the man she loved, kissing Young Rae. In that single moment, every fragile dream she held was crushed. Yet fate, merciless as ever, dealt another blow when Jong Hee discovered that Young Rae had entered the Miss Korea pageant, their shared dream, once meant to crown Jong Hee as the queen they both admired. Young Rae's reasons were pure, to earn her tuition, but for Jong Hee, it felt like betrayal wrapped in silence. Still, Jong Hee stood tall. She entered the pageant too, her words calm but laced with pain as she told Young Rae they would compete fairly, that she would not hold back this time. Her smiles became a shield, her laughter a disguise. She even told Young Rae about her friendliness to everyone as a strategy to win the Miss Congeniality title. But inside, every act of kindness was a silent cry, every warm gesture another fracture in her heart. When the instructor scolded Young Rae, Jong Hee stepped in again, not to earn points, but because she couldn't stop protecting her, even now. She diverted the anger, quietly taking the tension upon herself, while Young Rae remained unaware that even her rival's smallest act of care came from a place of deep love and pain. Meanwhile, Jong Hee's brother, Jong Nam, had joined hands with the vengeful labor manager, plotting to extort money from their adoptive mother, Mi Sook. But when Mi Sook refused to yield, rage burned in both men. Later, she confronted Jong Hee, not with comfort, but cruelty. One sharp slap across Jong Hee's face, a mother's rejection sharper than any wound. Already broken from seeing Jaepil with Young Rae, Jong Hee could no longer contain her despair. She stood in silence, her soul emptied, tears lost in the heavy rain outside, a rain that felt like the sky crying for her. When Young Rae found her, she couldn't bear to see Jong Hee in that shattered state. She pleaded for the truth, and at last, Jong Hee's heart broke open. All her buried pain came spilling out. You're the reason, Young Rae, the sacrifices she made for Young Rae, the love she gave up, the nights she cried alone. She revealed how she stabbed the manager once to protect her, how she lived a loveless life under an abusive mother, all for her sake. You have everything, Jong Hee said in a trembling voice, a family that cherishes you, the man you love, a future. And I have nothing. The two friends stood in the pouring rain, broken, sobbing, bound by pain that words could no longer carry. The storm outside mirrored the storm inside them, a downpour of grief, regret, and lost dreams. But fate wasn't done. Jung Hyun appeared, the official sponsor of the Miss Korea pageant. Seeing him beside Young Rae, Jong Hee's fragile heart shattered once more, believing that even now, Young Rae was being favored while she was left in the shadows. Under the dazzling stage lights, Young Rae shined as Miss Seoul, her smile radiant, while Jong Hee froze in fear. Her body trembled, her past haunting her once again, as her eyes met the dark figure of the labor manager in the crowd. The same man who once scarred her now stood before her like a nightmare reborn. Her world went still, and before she could fall apart, Young Rae stepped forward, reaching out, holding her, as if finally returning all the love and protection Jong Hee had once given her. With no pre-release for episode 12, the air is thick with uncertainty. Perhaps Young Rae will risk everything to save Jong Hee. Perhaps Jong Nam, despite his greed, will redeem himself. Maybe Young Rae will lose her title to protect her friend, or maybe, at long last, Jong Hee will win something far greater than a crown, peace, freedom, and a new beginning. Or maybe they'll both walk away, together, to chase the dream they left behind 7 years ago.